Okay, everybody. So I'm still working on setting up my office space. I've got a lot of stuff piled up everywhere, so I'm hoping to do like a little tour. It's a clawfist, but like a tour of what my new little space looks like, because now it's kind of my own little space and I love it. But I wanted to show you guys how I do my budget, and I'm gonna work on this a few days this week just so I can get it completed and post it on Friday, because I'll have to do my cash envelope stuffing on Friday when we get paid, because we get paid bi-weekly. My husband and I both work for the city, and so all of my stuff is mostly bi-weekly or monthly if it's just one payment or whatever. So we do a cash envelope system, and I have this little notebook here that I use, and when I purchased it, it came with the, let me find them, these clear ones here that are, I'm gonna pause this. Okay. Sorry, I have a really interesting desk. I love this desk. I picked it out. My husband got it for me for Christmas, but when it's clean and set up, this part here actually drops down, and I can put my sewing machine here, and then that way I can actually run, I like to make little lap blankets and stuff, and so I can keep the base of the sewing machine kind of even with the table, and it makes it easier for me to run stuff through. So my little arm that holds my phone was like shaking. Anyhow, so when I got this little binder, it came with these clear ones. So I really liked these because they're waterproof and all that kind of stuff. And then I just recently purchased these colored ones. So I will link all these in the description. So if you're interested in purchasing them, you can. I'm not sponsored in any kind of way by Amazon or anything like that, but I did purchase them on Amazon. And I was doing cash envelopes. I had made some, I'd laminated them, and they just weren't working out for me. The way I laminated them didn't work. I didn't like run them through a laminator. They were like self-adhesive, and every time I put money in there, they'd get too thick. So I cut them so I could keep them, and I'm using them to track what I put in there. So I've got to finish that. I just started like resetting up my system, so it's not complete. So that being said, with these, I wanted to put labels on them. So I found a shop on Etsy that does the vinyl, and she's got like 2 or 3 different font styles, and a whole lot of different colors you can pick. So this one, I think I went with like the holographic, and I went with like the cursive kind of style. And so I did get this in the mail today, and it's from ThePoshPaper. I'll link her down in the description too. And her name is Kayla, and she handles her stuff really nicely. Everything's been good quality. I did save this from the last batch I got in, and it kind of helps you like guide where it needs to go on your item. So I really liked that. And then I wanted to show you guys which ones I had left to order. So when you get it wrapped in tissue paper with a little sticker holding it together. and she sends you a couple of handwritten notes. So, and just so you know, ThePoshPaper, she's on Etsy, okay? So these are, and I went with a different font this time because I wanted to mix it up. So, those are her little handwritten note. Thank you so much for your purchase. It means so much to me and my small business. If you love it, be sure to leave a review. Kayla. And I have already left her a good review. I was very happy with both my purchases. So I actually have left her 2 reviews. And then she gives you another piece with some instructions. It says, be sure to scrape multiple times before you remove the tape. So I actually pulled one out so I could do it for you guys and just show you how easy it is. So make sure I'm still, yeah, it's all good to go. Okay, so this is our eating out one. And you also want to make sure your surface is real clean too. And you can kind of like pre-look. And I always rub it like this anytime I do a vinyl, just because I work with a lot of vinyl at the museum, just to make sure it sticks to this paper. So you pull it, and sometimes you have to, you know, get the letters going. And I try not to touch them too much because I don't want them to like lose the sticky. Obviously the one that I picked is not a good example of and sometimes if you pull down from the top, that helps too. I should have rubbed it down a little bit more before I pulled it off of here. So Kayla, if you ever see this, I'm so sorry. Okay, ooh, I don't want to tear that. I'm a hot mess. It's like 7:30 at night and I decided I wanted a cup of coffee. Ah! So now I'm shaky. Okay. So let me see if I can fix this because I have screwed this up. Get this one to lay back down. I pulled it up. And here I tell you guys not to touch it too much because you want it to stay sticky, and then here I am just manhandling it. The other ones I didn't have. I'm sure it's just because I'm trying to show you guys how to do this, and that's just my life. Nothing ever goes as planned. Okay, so I think I fixed most of it. Anyhow, so really great thing. It has like the grid mark on there, so you have a better chance of lining it up really well. And if you want a certain word, you can tell her like you wanted something. So like I wanted to do back to school, but I wasn't sure it was going to be too long for my envelopes. So I was like, I'm not sure if this will fit or if it'll work out okay, but I'm open to suggestions. So this is what she came up with, and I'm very happy with it. The rest of them are, the sizing is great. So, and of course she makes them, hers are sized based on the envelopes. So like these letters are smaller because I wanted eating out together. But like another envelope will say fish because my husband has a fish hobby, and we've designated so much money a month for his hobby. So fish, it's a 4-letter word, but it can be bigger so that it can be centered a little bit better because it would look ridiculous if it was this size. So and then you just want to make sure you rub each letter really good. That's what I do. I do a lot of vinyl work on exhibits just because vinyl, you can replace it, and you know, if it rips, pull it down, it doesn't damage the wall. And I was serious, I am drinking coffee right now. So let's give this a go. And you don't want to get crazy and just start like ripping it off, because you know, this is kind of a thinner vinyl, but it's beautiful and I'm very happy with it. But you just want to gently pull it back, and I mean, just look how beautiful it looks. Ta-da! Gotta space this a little bit better, maybe a little bit more space there, but I got pretty close. So, I mean, really easy, and I'm very, very happy with these. And when I do my official cash stuffing, I put the change in a piggy bank, and then once my piggy bank gets full, then we will cash that change in and put that money in savings. So, that is my cash envelopes. And when I do the cash stuffing, I'll go over these a little bit more with y'all. That by then I should have them all labeled. It'll be easier to do. So also in my notebook, our envelope notebook, I have a little Erin Condren pocket. I've moved it so many times it keeps losing its stickiness, but what I did is I made this little bank teller slip, and basically it says like what bills I'm requesting, how many of each bill, and the value, like the total amount that it should be, and then the total for all the bills. And then that way I can put it in my little reusable pouch and have them, just tell them I need to make a withdrawal and what I need is on a slip in there, and then they send it back to me. So unfortunately I have been having to use a permanent marker to write this on there, because I've only been able to get my hands on dry erase markers, and you know, with dry erase you can literally just wipe it. So I have wet erase somewhere, I just haven't been able to find them with my redoing my office space. So I got this little thing at Dollar Tree. It was $1, you know, save the world one paper envelope at a time from the bank, but you can see the bills fit in there just fine. This was money that my husband, his hobby is fish, but he also meets up and sells them because they multiply. And so he had forgotten to go to the bank on Friday and wouldn't have time to get cash on Saturday. So I withdrew the money from our cash envelope system and just made a note like how much I took out from each one and where I needed to put it back. So I was like, okay, well here's $85. I need the $85 back when you come home. And then so I've got to fix our envelopes back up, but I like to have this. Sometimes I stick that in here just to keep track of it, and then I have that's right here. And then today I usually just use a calculator on my phone, but now that I'm recording videos, I can't really do that. So I got this tiny little guy from Walmart. It was like $1.25 or $1.50 or something. I didn't get to pick the color because I did it through a grocery pickup. Yes, you can do other things besides groceries. Pink is not my favorite color. If green was an option, totally would have gotten green. But what I did do is I had some washi tape and I just covered the back in washi tape, and I love it now. So I might find like a quote sticker to add back here too that has something to do with like budgeting or something like that. I have some really cute stickers I got from StuckOnCreations. I'll link her in the bio or in the description, that say cash envelope stuffing, so I might put that on the back here. But I just wanted to make it my own, and I love dachshunds. We have 3, so it was appropriate to do that. And then I'm not going to go into details right now. In the next section I will go into more detail, but so I also have the folio system, and mustard yellow is my second favorite color, I would say. So this is the only folio I have. I did get that December, the winter box, and it came with like the 2021, and I had it, but then I wasn't using it, so I got rid of it. But then I have this kind of dashboard thing. Anyhow, so this came, I think, in that same winter box. And of course, these are the stickies that came in the most recent box. I purchased these along with the pins, but I just really liked those. And then, so basically what I did is I worked out like what's happening in the year, what's due when, what can we do to save money and all that kind of stuff. And then just made myself some notes of what's going on with that. And then this is kind of what our sinking funds look like. And then I recently, my husband and I talked, and we decided to do an extra payment on the house each year. It'll actually help you pay your house off quicker. If you can actually set up your payments bi-weekly, so on a 52-week rotation, you actually end up making like 13 months worth of payments a year. It's kind of interesting. It's just the way that the year falls. And so by doing that, you can actually save yourself like thousands of dollars. So I think what we decided is we're just going to stash away, you know, 40 bucks a month. And then in December, I can make another extra house payment, and then that will help us get it paid off quicker as well. So that's why that's added there. Basically what I did is I put how much I want to do for the month, and then I put like what the payment would be bi-weekly. And then these are some variable expenses, just, you know, trying to figure those things out. And I think gas is a little high, but it has been high lately because one of my siblings moved like 3.5 hours away from here, and that's where most of my family is now. So we travel there probably the last like 4 months. We've gone there once a month. And so our gas has been really high. Normally I spend like 35 bucks a month on gas because my job's like 3 miles from where I live, and the same, like my husband has a truck, so his is like 75 bucks, but because we've been traveling a lot, it's been more, so I don't want to short ourselves. And then so I put a little envelope by where like I want to pull cash out, or if we have an actual envelope for it. And then I'm also doing some challenges to help us save a little bit more money. So like the 52-week challenge, and then the envelope challenge. So really you're supposed to pull out it's 100 envelopes, and so you're supposed to pull out 2 envelopes a week. But I do everything bi-weekly, so if I did that, I'd really have to pull out 4 envelopes, and that could really be a burden on us if I did it that way. Because I mean, what if I got 100 and then 60 and then, you know, $1 and then like $88? That's a lot of money to pull out. So I actually am probably gonna change this to just 2 envelopes every 2 weeks, and so that challenge won't go as fast, but we've started it early, so I may actually finish that before by the end of next year, because we are starting it now. And then I am doing the 52-week challenge right now. And I started it at like 30 something weeks. And so I won't have the full amount for the 52-week challenge, but we'll have like a good chunk of it, more than half, because most of the money happens at the end of the year, not at the beginning of the year. So so that's kind of our plan. And then I started adding tabs here so I could keep track of, like, these are our cash envelope breakdowns, and there's a few other things I'm going to add in here, but I'll go over more once I get these filled out. But just to kind of give you a quick idea what I'm doing, and then I'll actually have through December of next year in there. We've always had a budget, and then we get kind of lazy, and then I get probably about September or October, I get really like into it again, and I have just decided I'm not going to do that to myself. Like, we stay strong, we start out the new year, and we keep a plan, and then it just fizzles, and so we just can't do that anymore. So we are I am setting all of these up so that we can keep better track of things. And then I'm also, which I'll show you guys once I finish setting it up, in my Plum Paper A5 vertical priorities, I did get the budget edition on there, and I'll show you guys how I'm using those sheets. Now, Saray over at Saray Plans is very sweet. I had purchased some labels from her in January, and in January I was using the petite planner system, and I had the budget planner, and I just found that this system didn't work for my needs. I needed to have my budget planner with me all the time, but then I needed to have other stuff with me all the time too, and I just felt like it just wasn't working. I don't know. Anyhow, so I bought some labels and I had started using them. Well, then my budget fizzled out, and I had the labels stashed in the back of the planner. Well, I had most of the year still available in there, I think from like April on. And so someone purchased a bunch of petite stuff from me, and so I like whited out everything and like cleared it out and just sent it as an extra thing for them. But I still had a bunch of these labels that I hadn't used, and Saray used to send them as little individual sheets, and I don't think the paper was like a removable paper, and I went to use them and I could not get them off the paper. I tried everything. I ended up ripping most of them, and I had like 3 full sheets left. I had purchased like 4 or 5 from her, and I just could not get the stickers off there. And I messaged her and said, hey, you know, I really want to use these stickers, but I can't get them off. You know, do you have any suggestions how to remove them? And all of her suggestions I had already done. She suggested tweezers and like pulling stuff back and all these things, but I had already done that, and I still couldn't get the stickers off. They were like just tearing. So she was really sweet and felt bad about it and asked me what my words were, what I was using, and she actually sent me brand new replacements. And so that is customer service, guys. And these new stickers, like, they are fantastic. Like, I haven't even like done anything to them, and you can see like they're already trying to come off. Like, there's no problem, they're just popping right up. So I'm like very excited about that. So I ordered a kit from her that is a budgeting kit for the EC Petite Budget Planner. I'm going to use it a little different. I'm going to use part of it in my Plum Paper Planner, and then I'm going to use part of it in this one. And then I'm going to use the labels to fill in for like my cash envelopes and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just really excited to get to use these. And my order I actually ordered the November kit because I liked it more than the October kit. I didn't want like a Halloween kit for my October stuff, and so I won't be able to use November that's on there, but everything else I'm gonna use is just beautiful pumpkins and stuff. And then I ordered a kit for November from a different shop, and of course I'll have a review of all those things whenever we get there, but and I'll do a plan with me once that kit gets in here. So just so you guys kind of know what I'm working with right now, and then we'll have more updates over the next couple of days, so you guys can see me actually stuff my envelopes, see what it looks like, and all those kinds of things. So until next time. Alright everybody, it is Thursday night. We get paid tomorrow, and so I wanted to show you guys some of what I do to prepare to get cash for cash envelope stuffing and things like that. So I did receive this kit from Saray Plans. I purchased it, and it was such a beautiful kit. Yes, it is for November, but I'm trying out a kit from another shop that was recommended by someone else who uses the Plum paper planner. So I already have a kit for November, and I just loved these colors, so I decided to go ahead and purchase this one. I just won't be able to use those November stickers, so that's totally okay with me. And then I kind of wanted my budget to match in all of the places I have it. So I had some stickers I used from Dr. Maggie Plans as decoration, and you can kind of see where I tore them out already. They really stuck to the paper. Now these little piggies and the stacks, those are also from Dr. Maggie Plans, and I already liked the way I had them down in there, so I'm leaving those. And then of course I have my stickers for my bills at Highland Bell Plans. So I always do in my monthly, I always do when our bills are due so I can check on it, and then I just marked that this was a payday, and these are for my savings challenges, so I have those there so I can keep track of that. So it's 52-week challenge where this was week 40, this is week 41, so I will be taking out $81 and putting it in my envelopes for that. And then I will mark what our paydays are here. So me, my husband, and then I'll have a total there at the end of the month because we just have 2 paydays. And then and of course next Friday I will do, or the next payday, the 23rd, I will do another like update and budget with me and cash envelope stuffing, so you guys can kind of see it. I'm doing a little bit more planning this time so you guys can kind of see, and then so the next time you can see how I, oh my goodness. So my new office space, my cloffice, is adjacent to the restroom, and apparently my husband just flushed the toilet. Perfect. Okay, so on this one I decided to use mostly deco, and then she does bills by pay period. I think I'm still gonna put that up here because I still know, because of the pay period, where they go. So I just kind of have to figure out which stickers I'm going to use. And I have misplaced my tweezers. I just picked them up and I don't know where I put them. And my desk is still a mess because I'm still trying to figure out how I want it to work for me. So I love this sticker, and I think I'm going to do it right here over that spot. I'm so sad that my paper tore right there. And then I think I will do a leaf. I think I'm gonna do it just off the edge here, and that way I can trim it, and that still covers that up. And then I'll do this pretty flower here, so that kind of covers up my mistakes. Let me grab my little Erin Condren scissors. Okay, and then I think this one I'm gonna put on here. That looks pretty. And then let me go ahead and I'm going to use this one up. Now, her sticker sheets are for the Petite Budget book for EC. And then the way she sends them now is you can punch them and they fit in a 3-ring binder. Probably the Christiane design size, maybe? Let me see. I have a sheet of hers right here. Yeah, so they would fit in there too. So put this here, and then let me see. And now he's let the dogs in. Wonderful. I think what I'll do is I'll use one of these headers. I really like this one. And that way I will have it cover up most of that. And I will put that off. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but I have a dachshund. He's 12, and he has separation anxiety, I think. He's something else. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to put anything there. I feel like I need something in this corner though. So I think I'll just use up this other leaf and just put it there. Because a lot of my bills are all due like kind of like right at the beginning of the month in the first 2 weeks, and then the other half. So that's kind of nice. So I think for now I'm just gonna leave this like that. And then so in the Plum paper planner, the end of each section of weeks, there is a notes page, and then I had my budget put here. So I decided to do my sinking funds on this page. So I'm going to track them that way. So on here, I'm going to do sinking funds right next to October. I really wish, I really wish I had, I mean, look how pretty this November is. I could just cover that up for one of these, but I'll just hold on to them, and then I'll get to use it next year, or I'll use it next month on something. it is what it is. Oh, too far over. Oh, that's good to know. Her stickers are good. That's a good, golly. The way this paper is, I guess, the Plum paper planner, some of them just don't, they don't come off well. They really stick. Like, these are the ones I tore off. Some of them are EC stickers. The EC stickers came off good, but you can kind of see, like, they really took the paper. So, there's that. And then, like I said, I'm gonna do sinking funds. And I'm just gonna have one. These are fantastic. Saray, if you ever watch this, that would be amazing, because I love your videos. But if you watch this, these are great. They're just coming off just beautifully. So I will put this here. And so the next time you'll see that I have I'll have all this filled out for you so you can see where we're at with everything. And then I want to use one of these beautiful ones here at the bottom. I'm going to do it like this. And then I'm going to do the little calendar. I'm going to do it here. And I'm going to put no spend. I'll have to go back on the days that we spent money and track that. And then let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, changed my mind. No, I will leave that there. And then I will do this. Let me count it down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just in case I make a mistake, I'll add an extra 2. And I will do this right here. I think as a divider. Okay. Oh, nope, I'm still a little crooked, but I know that these pull up nicely. So I'll just move it. Okay, there we go. And then I did want to use these circles, and I think they'll fit these. But what I do on the monthly highlights page is I use my Polaroid mint printer, and so like my nephew and my niece both had birthdays, so I marked that with pictures. And then of course I marked that Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed, and I just wrote some facts about her. But let me see if these actually cover. So these circles are a little bit bigger than the ones for the petite planner. So, but they would still look really cute with this coloring. And then like, I think November is a little bit more teal, I guess. So it would still look good on there. But what I'm gonna do is do my sinking funds, and then I'm gonna do these here to track kind of our goals, kind of like she does, Saray does in her budget planner. know, I just eyeballed that and I did pretty good. But I really want to use these. Oop, that one caught a little bit. And online purchases, we'll put that. If I had my tweezers, I would be doing a lot better, I think. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do a remember, and that one I think I know exactly what I'm going to do there. So like I said, on the next budgeting update cash envelope stuffing video, there will be more of this filled out and kind of give you guys a better update on this. But I wanted to show you how I'm planning to use this. And then I did have a few stickers on here already, but I opted to remove those so that I could do this. So I wanted to make sure to do this one right here, and I may have to send that here. I think I'm gonna have to cut these. Yes, and that's okay because my planner is a different size, so I'll have to make a few edits, and that's all right. And I didn't make a straight cut there, of course. I like the way that looks. I mean, it's not a straight thing across like it will look nice on hers, but I do like the way that looks. And then let's see, I want to use I'm for sure going to do this right here in the back. So we'll have more of an actual budget set up. So I'll have to do a little line right there. And of course I'll white out the variable expenses. Oh, there's Mom now. And then let me pull this up, and then that way I can get a little bit straighter cut. There we go. I think that looks nice. Let me see if I can get it over a little bit more. Not 100% perfect, but it's pretty good. And then I think I'm gonna put this guy right here. Excuse me. Ooh, I don't know. I think I'll have to use the smaller one. Yeah, let me just put the smaller one there. Okay. I like that so far. So really coming along. Now, so this I'm going to do a little differently. Let me stick this back here for a second. We don't really have a lot of debt, except for my student loans and guessing. The government messed up on a lot of my paperwork and I just discovered it. So I am trying to get them to fix it. So I'm having to work with previous jobs and stuff like that to get official paperwork and all that kind of stuff. But I'm like this close to being done with student loans for so many reasons. But so I do have that, and then we have the house, but our cars are paid off. We don't have any credit cards or anything like that. So we're doing really well. We've worked really hard doing a variation, a mixture of like Dave Ramsey, The Budget Mom, Jordan Page. I've also recently started watching videos of The Organized Money, and I have forgotten what her actual name is, but that's her YouTube channel. And I really like that she has like a spending account and then a bills account, and so we're actually going to set up 2 accounts because we have all of our bills drafted out, and then we would really be able to crack down on the amount of money we're spending on different things. It'd be easier to monitor. So we are looking at doing that. So that being said, I want to, well, that says savings goal, but I think I'm still going to put savings there. I'm gonna put savings there, and then there is a debt one, but I'm gonna have to cut it down. And I bet it would cut okay if I had my well, I guess I'm gonna do it this way. I've been doing it that way. Gives me an extra little piece of shade. And then monthly income, and I'm gonna leave it like that, and I will just write it in the box. Actually, it'd be easier if I covered the box. And then I can white out these first few letters. And then, boom. Yes. So I'll just do that. And then, the rest of these are, ooh, how do I want to do that? So in the petite budget book, you can put in, the new one is blank, so you can fill in your categories. So, and then I like how Saray left one blank in case you have something different than what she has on here. So these I'm probably gonna put over here in the budget category and then do it that way. But for right this moment, I'm not gonna mess with that. But I like how like all my budgeting stuff like correlates with all the coloring and all that kind of stuff. So I'm happy about that. And then I wanted to show you guys, I mentioned the envelope system, or the envelope challenge that I'm doing. So I have this tin. It's actually a recipe box. It came with recipe cards in it, but my stepdaughter wanted to make a gift for her friend who likes to cook, so I just gave her the recipe cards out of there. It worked out great. And then I kept one divider, says this and that. So basically you get 100 envelopes and you mark them 1 through 100, and then you mix them up in here, and you're supposed to do every week. You pull out 2 envelopes and that's what you put in there, and then you seal the envelope and put it back in. But we get paid bi-weekly, and I couldn't imagine pulling out 4 envelopes every 2 weeks. So I decided we're just gonna do basically it'll come down to 1 envelope a week, and that's okay with us. So it's basically like doing another 52-week challenge, but a little different. So I used some EC stickers, and I used some, like, these are more EC stickers. I used some date dots I had, and I had just a few envelopes that I had to, oh, there's my date dots. I had a few envelopes I just had to write on. Oh, there's one. But so I'm mixing them up because I hadn't done that yet. And some here, so I don't know like where they're at. And then so these are the ones that I did last pay period. We just started it, so these were my first 2. So I already put the money in there and I sealed it, and then it goes in the back. So I mean, technically right now we have $52 saved from this. So what I do is I go ahead and I can't see the numbers, so I will just pick an envelope. So there's 1, and then just go through, and here's another one. Okay, so I got the $100. So I will pull out a $100 bill and then $13. I put them in there with the cash envelope, and put the money in here, and then seal them and put them in the back. So that's how you do that. And then so here in my budget, I will do 100 and 13. So I'd already marked 81 here, so I'll also mark 113, and that'll tell me how much I've saved for the month. So it looks like we're gonna save a good chunk of money this month, but I won't. So like my 52-week challenge money, I won't deposit until December. But we're discussing making extra payments towards the house, and we just discussed that. So after I talked to my husband, we might be using part of that money that I've been putting back to make that extra payment this year in December. So because by doing the 52-week challenge, I'll have almost $800 put back, so we could totally do that. And then this other challenge, you're not supposed to do anything with it until you've completed the challenge. So I won't be done with this envelope challenge until probably next September, I think. So with this challenge, it's quite a bit more money. I think it's like $3,000. So we're really trying to build up our savings, and then of course we will probably deposit the rest of that 52-week challenge. But just so you guys know how I'm doing this, I already know what our paydays are, and I'll have to write those in later. So yeah, I think this looks beautiful. It adds a little something extra. I had the October sticker from another sticker sheet, so I had already put it in for this other stuff. So I'll just leave that one like it is, and then I can't wait to update you guys on that stuff. And then let me show you real quick how I do my cash envelope stuff. Of course, it's October, so I brought out my girl Winifred. She's from Highland Bell Plans, and then I did get these stickers too, like I said previously, from Saray Plans, and I'm planning on using them, pun intended, on this part where I do my cash envelope breakdowns. And so well, let me put her here. So like I showed y'all last time, it's like this. So I'll be putting them here, here, and here. And then, and they fit perfectly in these little spots. So let me just show y'all. And I mean, these are perfect. And these are almost what I had already. But like I said, I couldn't get them up. So I'll just put that right across there. And so I'll take this block and fill this in, and then some of them are blank, so I'll have, like, in case I do something else, I can do that. And then yeah, so here are my categories, and then let me show you guys. So for car maintenance, every 2 weeks I take out $20, and I don't mind just pulling a 20 for that. And then house maintenance, same thing, so 20 is okay. And then vacation, I have it set up for $50, so that can be a 50. And then what's my next one? Vet. So vet, we have at 110, so I need to pull out 55. And this can be big bills too, because I'll be giving it to the vet. So there's that. And then Christmas should be, yeah. So Christmas, I already have a big bill in there, and I feel like I need smaller bills. So I'm gonna do 3, so 60, 75, and then what do I have? Birthdays I have set for 20 right now, and so just 10 this go round. And car tags 25, and it's just 25 for the month, so I will just pull out a 20 and a 5. And then back to school, just $10 this time. $10 bill's okay. And then clothes, same thing. And then Now fish money this month is different. We have designated $20, but last month my husband spent his stuff he ordered online, but he only spent about $14, so really he only had $6 left, but I still had the 20 in there. I forgot to deposit it back in the bank, so I left the 20, but I need $6 for him. So we're just gonna do $6. And then hair. Oh, and I did put my little sticker on there. It says cash envelope stuffing. Hair gets 35, but I think somewhere along the way, no, this one I fixed. Okay, it's 35. So this time I think I'm gonna do, no, I'll do a 20, a 10, and a 5. And then let's see, what do we have? Entertainment, we've designated $40, so I'm just gonna do it $40 once, and I want to make sure I have some options here, so I'm gonna do, do a 20, a 10, and 2 5s. And then date night, we've designated 100, which means 50 this week, but we went out on a date last night and we already used that money, and we paid with a card, so I am just leaving that cash in there because I did not deposit it. And then eating out, $150 for the month, so that's $75. So let me do 40, 60, 75. And then for the envelopes, I'll do a $100 bill. I need a $10 bill, and then I need 3 ones. And then since I'm doing the 52-week challenge all together, I'm not doing, well, I'm doing 2 weeks together. I'm just adding them up, and I think it was $81. Yes. So I will do a 50, 70, 81. So then this is what I do. So that's 1, that's 3, that's 4, and then 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 there, and then 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 1, 2, 3 50s and 1 100. So, and I could have used my fancy new calculator to add all that up, but whatever. So I already know that's $4 plus $50 plus 10, that's 100, and then 20 times 11 is 220, and then 3 50s is 150 and 100, so 624. And let's see, this should be, yeah, it's just higher because I've got like almost $200 in the envelope savings stuff. So now I write that total here, and then I have my little reusable envelope, and I still have to clear this off, but I will fill this out with these details and then go to the bank and get the cash, and then I will show y'all how I'm doing this. And as you can see, I got all of my stuff on here. Oh, I lied about date night. No, I didn't. I actually do need $50 for date night. I know what I did. Okay. And then I think I need $10 more for that one. Because, yeah. Let me make sure what I'm at. So total for this envelope should be $360. But I think, but that's not how much I have right now. So 50, 90, 110, 20, 30, 5, 40. Yeah, I should have, yeah, I'm short $10. So I'll need to add that on there too. But, alright, so I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow morning after I've hit up the bank. And then you guys can see, I obviously missed ordering a label for this envelope. It's supposed to be for entertainment, but all the rest of them have, except for my 52-week challenge, they all have money in them. Alright, so I will check back with you guys first thing in the morning and be good to go. Alright guys, so today is Friday. We got paid today. I went to the bank, got some money, so I'm just gonna put money in our envelopes. So I probably should have them in order like I have them on here. I'll think that through. But these are our savings challenges. So we're doing that envelope challenge. And so it was $100 and then $13. So, like I said, got this little thing at Dollar Tree. It was actually with the makeup bags. So, but it's perfect. It fits in the little teller box. So, $100. And I'll just fold it in half. I'm not sending these to anybody, so I'll do that. And then I just put it at the back behind a little tab. And then we need $13. So 1, 2, 3, 10. I'll make sure that's what I put in. For, yes. And just fold that in half. And we're on our way to saving. Okay, so this one I did not get a sticker for, so I will probably be getting a vinyl for this one and a vinyl for my money bag system. And then today I went ahead, I was frustrated with my little reusable slip. It was, the marker wouldn't come off of it because, like I said before, I've been using permanent marker to do this. So the Budget Mom does have like a little sticky notepad that's set up just like this, where you can pull one off and just use it. And so that way I can actually stick it in here each week and everything correlates. So for entertainment, we need 2 5s, a 10, and a 20. So 10, 20, 40. 10, 20, 40. And some of this I will actually have to pull out and deposit back into the bank because I bought tickets for tonight's game. And so there's that. But I went ahead and pulled this money out so I could stuff the envelopes. And then hair should be 35, so 105, 110, and 120. So, $35 whole dollars. And my husband should have a haircut soon. I color mine, and I go out of town for that. I've been going to the same person for like 8 years now, something like that. So I wait because it's expensive to get my hair colored. I do highlights, and so, and then date night, we already spent that. Eating out, so 3 5s, 1, 2, 3 5s, 2 10s, and a 20. So that's 20, 30, 40, 5, 55. 20, 30, nope. Oh, I thought so. 20, 40, 50, 65, 75. And we'll be pulling out some of this money tonight because I am making dinner, but I'm just making a couple of chili cheese dogs. This money I put in our piggy bank, and we'll take $20 to the game probably, just to have money, you know, to buy a snack later or drinks at the football game. So there's that. And then clothes, we're just doing $10 this time. And fish, I didn't add, so last night I was gonna add the $6, but my husband spent money like as he got in the bed, so I actually have to pull money from what he had and deposit it. So I will do that. So I'm probably going to be pulling some cash out and going to the bank again here in a minute. And then vacation. We have $50 now. And actually we had prepaid for a vacation to Cancun, and then of course we haven't been able to go. So home maintenance gets 20. So we are trying to make a plan for that. My husband's brother is going with his family, and birthday $10, which we actually have my nephew's birthday coming up. And then Christmas should be getting, yep, 20, 40, 60, 75, 20, 40, 60, 75. Okay. Yeah, so his brother's planning on going in February, so we're just looking at flights because the trip we paid for was all inclusive, so we don't really need like a whole lot of extra car tags. I'm doing 25 right now. It should be, yeah, 50. So my husband's tags are usually pretty expensive. So like his are in January. So car maintenance. There we go. I'm gonna put $20 in there. Probably should be putting more away because I know I have a oil change due this month, so and the vet is getting 55, and I'm okay with big bills for that right now because like I said, it's going straight to the vet. I mean, their vet visit in February is, we have 5 dogs and 3 cats. The vet visit to keep them up on their shots is pretty expensive. Plus, like, that's when most of them start over on a lot of their pills, so. And then back to school, we're just putting 10 in there every 2 weeks. So, oh, I left that open. Now, normally I would fill out my sheets, but I haven't gotten them all drawn out and stuff like that yet. So, I will, when we do the update at the next pay period, I'll have all that marked in. And then, let me see what I've got left. So we should have 150, 120, 2 10s, and a 5. So 50, 70, 80, 90. Oh, did I do that wrong? Oh no, so the challenge was for 2 weeks was $80, $81, but I was short $10, and I think that's because I pulled $10 out for something and I forgot that I had done that. So I counted last night to make sure, and yeah, I was $10 short, so I made sure to add that to my list this morning. So we have what am I thinking? So 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, and we should have 150 in there. So let me add this. Okay, so let's see what we're at. So 50, that's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 5, 31. So that's savings so far on our weekly challenge. And like I said, I messed up on this 52-week challenge. So we started it back over at week 36. So I need to mark off that we've done 40 and 41, and then next week we'll do 42 and 43. So in this envelope, by week 44, we'll have $360. So that week of the 44 and 45, I'll be putting 44 in here and 45 in the other. So that week I'll have to make sure that I actually break it into 44 for one and 45 for the other, because when I double up the weeks, I usually just get the bigger bills. So this will be a nice little chunk of savings to put in for the end of the year and make a payment, extra payment to the house. So $388 plus $360, yeah, so $748 in savings for the end of the year, as long as we stick to this. And like I said last night on my envelope challenge, I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm not going to start over at the end of the year, or I don't know, I might I might just add whatever we save into savings and start over. I may change my mind. I'm a woman. That's my prerogative, right? Okay, so $629 is what we did total in our cash envelope stuffing. And I do keep my little slip right here. That's what that pocket's for, but like I was saying, it's not holding up very well, and then I keep my little envelope there. So that's kind of how I'm working things out. Hopefully I will be slightly more organized and planned out in 2 weeks, now that I've kind of got a plan. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this mostly kind of sort of budgeting with me video, cash envelope stuffing, savings challenge video. And I'll be slightly more prepared and updated in 2 weeks when we get paid again, and I hope you guys check back in with us. So y'all have a great weekend, and stay safe and stay healthy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.